1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here is my card. "49 words." And Ashley will be recording. Good evening. My name is Casey Stephanie, and I will be giving a speech on how to make new friends in a new place. Imagine walking into a new place where you don't know a single person. Anxiety rising, palms sweating, and heart racing. What will I say, and what will people think of me? Everyone has felt this way at one time or another. One example that I can think of is a friend who is in a military family who moved from Germany to Florida this past year. He has moved a total of 7 times in his life, and moving around so much has given him the ability to adapt to new surroundings and all different types of people. Every 3 years, he has to start over and build new relationships with new people, knowing that he will only be with them for a short time anyways. This is why reaching out and striving to meet those around you is essential in all stages of life. This can make your new endeavor a smooth transition and make it seem like you never left your previous home. The 3 points that I will go through in this speech were useful for him and all the changes he had to endure throughout his years growing up. 3 good ways to make new friends when you move to a new place include getting involved in the community, making an effort to socialize with coworkers, and introducing yourself to your neighbors. These methods of making new friends can benefit the experience you'll have in a new environment with new people. First of all, one great way to meet new people in a new place is simply by getting involved. I think the most important place to get involved in is a church. For me, I'm not comfortable in a new place if I'm not surrounded by people who have the same beliefs as me. In order to feel at home, it is essential to have people around you to encourage you and lift you up. Within a church, you can meet a wide variety of people and have the ability to serve alongside of them as well. This will help you feel comfortable in the congregation as well as in a smaller setting. Having fellowship with others that believe the same things as you will help in the transition period. In addition to getting involved at church, it is good to do a workout class together to meet people who have the same goal as you. Working out together and reaching for the same goal will bring people together and lead you to depend on them. Good friendships come with dependability, and a consistent workout class will give this to you. The last way to get involved in a new place is to volunteer. The best type of friend to find is one who cares about others. And by volunteering with other people, you will see that they care about other people and therefore will care for you. Working out and volunteering together will show you that they have the same goals as you and that they will bond as you go throughout your community. In addition to getting involved in your new location, another great way to meet new friends is to make an effort to socialize with your coworkers. In the 9-to-5 life, people you spend most of your time with are those you see while you're at work. This is why it is essential to put forth effort to get to know them. One great way is to show up early. Showing up early gives you time to converse about things other than work. It is hard to truly get to know someone by just working alongside of them each day. So having good conversations with them will build a friendship with them. To show them that you care about them, bring them coffee or breakfast. This will help break down walls that coworkers tend to put up in the workplace. Rather than going to eat by yourself and being a loner, go eat lunch with your coworkers. I will teach you an easy way to ask your coworkers on a lunch date. Hello, Emily. Would you like to go to lunch with me so you don't have to be a loner by yourself?
Sure.
So you walk, take them to lunch. It is even good to buy them lunch so you care. What would you like today?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Waffle fries. Thank you. This was such a good time.
Thanks.
And now you're back to work and you finally made yourself feel comfortable in the workplace. Even a Cornell University study showed that eating lunch together not only boosted productivity in the workplace, but it networked people together. It made employees happier and willing to work with more motivation. Think about a firehouse and the brotherhood that the firefighters share because they eat, sleep, and work together for 24-hour shifts. If every workplace was as united as this, more work would get done and friendships would be built. Spending quality time together will keep you happy and build stronger relationships. To show your coworkers that you care about them, show them that you care more about them than you do than getting your work done. This shows them that you're willing to do things for them, and in turn they will want to do the same thing for you. This will help work get done quicker, so there's more time to do things and make the bond in the workplace even stronger. Lastly, another way to meet new friends in a new place is by introducing yourself to your neighbors. Everyone has neighbors, so it is important to get to know them for safety, protection of your property, and even to borrow a cup of sugar sometimes. A simple way to get to know your neighbors is when you're getting your mail. Simply wave and say hello to your neighbors. This is a super easy way to show that you're willing to talk to them and get to know them without even having to say the first word. When you move to a new place, it is a simple way to get connected and make friends, and you don't even have to actually leave your driveway. Bring your neighbors food or dessert to show them that you would like to get to know them more personally. This is a way to get over to their house and to show them who you really are. When you are yourself, they will also want to be themselves. Having a barbecue would push you to reach out to your neighbors, but it is a good way to invite your neighbors over to your house. This would be fun for the whole street and get everyone connected. Most people do not talk to their neighbors, so it would be a good way for other people in your neighborhood to feel comfortable as well. Being comfortable with your neighbors allows you to feel at home, because it also gives you the ability to feel safe when you leave, because you know someone will watch out for your property. These are 3 of many ways to make new friends when you move to a new place. In conclusion, meeting new people in a new place is vital to being an intricate part of society. So 3 things are getting involved, socializing with your coworkers, and introducing yourself to neighbors. So next time you move, what strategies will you use to make new friends? Now I will open it up for questions. If y'all have any questions for me. Ashley, will you continue? Does anyone have any questions for me?
I have a question.
Yes.
I recently relocated churches. How do you recommend me getting involved in the church?
Great question. Like I said before in the speech, getting involved at church is something that is very important to me, because I feel like getting and surrounding yourself with people with similar beliefs is super important. So I'd say, number 1, find a church that believes the same things you do, and allowing yourself to feel comfortable in that church is very important too. And just finding somewhere you can serve, because serving shows somewhere that's home. And so I would say find someone that has the same beliefs as you do, because then it'll make it easier transition. Anybody else? Yes.
Yeah, Daniel here. What would you say about a neighbor that is kind of rude? How would you go about that?
Good question. I would say you have to deal with a bunch of different types of neighbors, but for you to feel comfortable, you're going to want them to feel comfortable with you too. So I would say be nice to them. Like I said, wave to them when you go get your mail or leave for the day. You can't change how people are, so try your best. They may not return the favor, but hey, take them a cupcake or something.
No, that's good, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
I have a question.
Yes.
So you mentioned bringing food to your neighbors. What would you recommend for the first time?
Well, that's a good question too. I would say my favorite is pumpkin bread. It is one that's very easy. Thanksgiving time is...
I have another question.
I'd say pumpkin bread.
Thank you.
What kind of workout classes would you suggest going to? Like Zumba? Just say yes.
Zumba is my favorite. Just something that you can go to consistently
Thank you.
each week, because you want people who want the same thing you do.
I have a question.
Yes.
How would you talk to people that with different cultures? Like if they're moving from a different country or whatnot, or if they have different religious beliefs than you do, how would you approach them?
I would say always be respectful and try to get to know what their culture is, because your culture may not be the same as you, obviously, if they're from a different country. So I would say get to know them, find out what they believe, but don't be rude, but don't hide away what you believe also. So share with them what you believe, but be respectful when they share their beliefs with them.
I got one. So, as a new student on campus in college, what is your go-to? Because I feel like everybody has one.
Mm-hmm.
What is your go-to icebreaker question? So, like you walk up to a person, what do you say first?
Well, I would say first I would give them my name, but if I were to ask a question, I would say, what is your favorite superhero? Just a random question like that to get them comfortable. You don't want it to be too serious right away.
Good one.
All right. Well, thank you for all the questions.
Thank
Hope
you,
you
Casey.
enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.